My name's Rory and this is Tricks of the Trade for MMA. The first thing that we're going to look at is the MMA stance. The MMA stance differs quite a bit from other martial arts stances, so I'll go over a few of the main differences. If you've ever seen boxing, you'll notice that boxers tend to stand very sideways like this. They present a very small target to their opponent, and that's because all they have to worry about is their hands. They don't have to worry about takedowns or leg kicks, so they can afford to make a much smaller target. Obviously in MMA we do have to worry about leg kicks, we do have to worry about takedowns, so we need to have a more square stance. Muay Thai fighters have to worry about clinch, leg kicks, body kicks. They tend to have a much taller stance. They're square as well because they have to address the leg kicks, but they're up tall. With MMA, we also have to worry about those takedowns. So MMA stance tends to be a little bit lower to the ground as well, so that we can get those sprawls off if somebody's trying to take us down. The way that I find my stance for MMA and the way that I teach it is just like this. We're going to start with our feet together, heels and toes. If you're right-handed, you open your right foot. If you're left-handed, you open your left foot. We're going to open our dominant side foot to a 90-degree angle like this, okay, rotating on the heel. Then I'm going to pick my heel up, rotate straight back, again, so my feet are facing in the same direction. Once again, I open my foot to a 90-degree angle by rotating on the heel. Then I'm going to move my heel to a 45, and my front foot is going to match that angle. Okay, an easy way to self-check your feet that they're in the right position. I've marked it across on the mat here. If you're in the right stance, you should have a line bisecting your feet on both axes. Okay, so you should never be on the same line, either with your hips square or with your hips closed like this. It should always be bisected in both directions. Okay, our knees are going to be nice and bent. We're going to have our hands closed in fists, not squeezing tight, but closed completely. And our hands come up to our cheekbones. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is reel our dominant side back slightly. Okay, so if you're right-handed, obviously your right hand is going to reel back slightly. Your left hand, your lead hand, is going to be in front of your right hand, and you're going to open your palm so you can see through your stance. You don't want to have it closed off like this and block your vision. It's going to be up and open. Okay, so again, from the start, heels and toes together, open to 90, rotate back, open to 90, 45, 45. Knees are bent, hands come up to our cheekbones, elbows in, dominant hand reeled back, and hands open so we can see our opponent. My name is Rory and thank you for watching Tricks of the Trade for MMA.
Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.